This one has me burning, guys. So, what the actual heck is this? Have you guys heard about this situation? Courtney and Christian.
So, this couple's dating. Now, they are only in their mid 20s. You have Christian, who's the guy, and you have Courtney, who's the girl. Now, of course, they're having their relationship problems like most relationships do have issues, but not like this here. This woman couldn't keep her hands off this man. This man is a tall brother and he is strong, and all he is doing in this video, you guys can find it on the internet. I have it in frozen still photo because I don't have the rights to this video. But you can find it on the internet. Just plug in Courtney and Christian in the elevator and you'll find it on YouTube. Now, I have to tell you this. The video disturbed me. So I do want to give you a heads up about that. It angered me to the point where I was like, no woman should be putting her hands on a man like this. And in the entire video, he's blocking himself. He's just trying to get away from her, and he couldn't wait until the elevator door was open so he could just walk away. She was punching him all up in his face. She pulled his hair, pulled his braids. She was going at him like a dirt McGirt. Like she was just going at him like trying to scrap it. Now, if he really wanted to hurt her, he could have just gave her one little slap upside the head and she would have fell down. And this is what I'm saying. Ladies, if you're treating your king like this, you should be ashamed of yourself. No man deserves to be treated like this. You know, this is not even half the story. Wait till I get to the story. She took his life, okay? And she did that with a knife. She lied about it. Now, let me just get down to basics here. So she's at home. She's chilling out. She's doing all her fans only videos because she's a fans only model, very popular, making really good money. And she's waiting for him. He gets back home and he has sandwiches for her. She's talking to her mother on the phone, and her mother could hear her yelling at Christian, saying, "You're a liar, blah, blah, blah." Now, she was obviously, now this is alleged, this is only alleged, and if you do look at her video that she posted before she actually did the act of taking his life, you'll see that she definitely did look intoxicated. Now, she pretty much was yelling at him and just calling him names, and then she hung the phone up, or the phone hung up somehow, and then 7 minutes later he was bleeding out. She called her mom back, and she said, "Hey mom," and she told her mom what she did. She spoke to her mom for 7 minutes on the phone, didn't even call 911. She turned around and then she called her mom back and spoke to her mom for another 6 minutes. That's 13 minutes of this guy bleeding out on the ground. When the police arrived, she gave them two stories. The first story she gave them was they were arguing and he grabbed her and he wouldn't let her go, and then, he let her go and she fell to the ground. And then she picked up the knife and threw it at him, and it got him in his shoulder. This is not a professional knife throwing woman. Trust me. We all know that, everyone that's done the research, and once you do your research, you will see as well that she's definitely not in that category. How could she throw a knife into this man's arm and him die from it? No, that's not what happened. So then her next story was, oh, maybe she did do it. I don't want to say the word because I don't want this video to get flagged in that way, and I do want to be respectful of the right of the, YouTube is funny that way. But in any case, she said, "Oh yeah, maybe I did do it," and she couldn't remember. So what was she, that off into the bottle? Come on, guys, listen. First, she tried to say that he hurt her. She tried to blame it on this man, and you can see once you look at the video of them in the elevator that he's definitely not the aggressor. He is defending himself. He's trying not to be hurt or beat, and he has said to his friends before, she's very nice when she's not drinking. That's with everyone. People change when they're drinking, you know? So anyway, if you are in a situation like this, get out of it. But let me go on with the story. How did his family find out that he was gone? The hospital called and said, hey, would you like to donate Christian's organs? And the family was like, what? Christian has not passed. They said, yes, he did. He's passed. He's gone. And we just want to know what you want to do with his organs. They were like, what? And of course, this was less than 24 hours type of thing. So they called around and they found out that, there was something going on at the police station. So they called the police station, the family did, and they tried to inquire about what was going on from the police officer that was in charge. The police officer told them, back off, relax. He's still doing the investigation. And as far as it looks right now, this woman, we will call her a monster, she did it in self-defense. This is a man that had absolutely no tools in his hands to hurt her. His own hands could have hurt her, and he didn't. She said he grabbed her, and she fell onto the floor. Of course, once you look at the elevator video, you're going to be like, what? Once you look at the video, I can only imagine that your jaw is going to drop. This woman, of course, once you look at the video, you're going to think to yourself, of course this woman did this to this man. And you're going to see, this is a big, full-grown man, and he could have defended himself. He didn't realize that she was going to come at him like that with a big old knife. Now, after that, the family found out and everything. They weren't going to put up with just, she was defending herself, because they know their son. They know their family member. They know Christian is not a person that's going to do that to Courtney. So they investigated it a little bit more, and they made sure that they kicked up a nice stink. They went on Dr. Phil and everything. So now it is being investigated. Now Courtney has been arrested. She actually had time to leave the country and go to Hawaii and check herself into a treatment center, a rehab, because she, I guess, realized that she was out of control with her drinking. Now, before she even went to Hawaii, she was sitting in a hotel lobby just a day or two after what she did to Christian, and she's sitting in that hotel lobby with her dad drinking. A sister went up to her, and a sister said to her, hey, what are you doing sitting in a hotel lobby after what you just did to your boyfriend? You shouldn't be sitting here. And she told her off, and this girl got up and took off out of the hotel lobby and still had attitude. Didn't even cover herself and say, I'm so sorry for what happened. It's just all been a misunderstanding. Nothing. She got up and she was like, more attitude, and took off. This girl, what she did to Christian in that elevator is horrible. But what she did to take his life still needs to be investigated, and it will come out. What she did to Christian, listen, she's going to get all that much more in prison. Nobody's going to let her rest. They won't be able to put her in general population. This girl's going to be in seclusion. She's going to be locked up in a cell all on her own, because if they don't protect her, something is definitely going to happen to her. I want you guys to comment on this, but I do want to say, as a soul coach, and I chose this video for Relationship Wednesdays, because Relationship Wednesdays, sometimes I'll put out funny videos, sometimes I'll put out cute videos, sometimes I'll put out shocking videos, but this is a video that angered me. So again, as a soul coach, I want to encourage you guys to please remove yourself from any type of situation where there is a woman that is hurting you mentally, physically, emotionally. Don't take it. You are better than that. There are too many good women out there, whether it has to do with money, whether it has to do with the bedroom, whether it has to do with looks. Get yourself someone else. If you got her, you can get another her and a better model, a better version. Do not put yourself down so low that you would think that that's the best that you can get. You are worthy of more. And if you are a woman doing this to a man, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to say that again. Be ashamed of yourself if this is the type of woman that you are. You are toxic. You are a woman that needs to clean your brain, clean your heart, and reorganize your mind. You need to leave that man alone because he is somebody's son. And if he's with you, it's because he loves you and he's hoping you will change one day. So you should start changing right now. Do not do this to anybody out there. And the opposite, if you are a man doing this to a woman, you already know the rules and how it goes. You could get yourself time and a long time. You know, it's not only men that are doing it to women. Women are doing it to men all around the world, and they think that they can get away with it because it hasn't been exposed yet. We need to expose this type of behavior, and we need to bring it to the forefront because there are men out there hurting. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cerise Fairfax. This is my YouTube channel. Please join me every Wednesday for Relationship Wednesdays. Guys, put your comments down below. Share this video with your friends and family. Let's get this out and let's expose this situation and let's put a stop to this. And also let's pray for Christian's family. Thank you so much for watching and sharing and liking this video and commenting down below.
These beautiful charms and necklace are more than just pretty. They actually have a very important representation. The evil eye has been used throughout centuries to ward off curses or malicious intent. Many believe the evil eye could protect against 3 different kinds of evil: unintentional, intentional, and unseen. These curses manifest in these such as jealousy, someone wishing you bad luck, or negativity surrounding you.